A Life of Meditation, February 19th, 2026. Faith that makes dreams come true. My beloved friends, there was once a son of a poor peddler here. To the boy who had to wander here and there following his father, the sleeping place that changed every night was so uncomfortable and difficult. On those exhausting nights with nowhere to properly stretch his legs and rest, how sorrowful must the boy have felt? However, surprisingly, this poor boy began to dream, instead of resent into that uncomfortable sleeping place. Someday, I will build a hotel that gifts the most comfortable sleeping place into the world to weary people. Though there was only dust into his pockets, a single Bible verse was embedded like a star into the boy's heart. It was the verse from Hebrews, "Faith is the substance of things hoped for." The boy did not believe the shabby reality before his eyes. Instead, with eyes of faith, he vividly looked upon the hotel he would build. What became of that faith? Yes, that is correct. This boy, who built his first hotel in Dallas in 1924, is Conrad Hilton, the hotel king who carved the name Hilton across the world. Everyone, how is your sleeping place right now? Does your current situation perhaps feel uncomfortable, lacking, and bleak? Please remember, just as the uncomfortable sleeping place became the cradle that nurtured the hotel king's dream for Hilton, your current lack can become a seed of blessing given by God. Faith is God's power that calls things that are not as though they were. Meditation and application. The first point to meditate on is, what is my uncomfortable sleeping place? To Conrad Hilton, the unfamiliar and uncomfortable sleeping place that changed every night was pain, but at the same time, it was the driving force that made him dream of the world's best hotel. What is most uncomfortable and lacking for you right now? It could be poverty, illness, an experience of failure, or perhaps loneliness that others do not know. Let us think deeply about whether that discomfort, which we just want to complain about and avoid, might actually be a seed of blessing prepared by God to plant a new dream. The second is the substance of faith rather than the visible reality. When the poor peddler's son dreamed of being a hotel king, into the eyes of the world, it must have seemed like a vain delusion. However, holding on to the word that faith is the substance of things hoped for, he saw the hotel drawn by faith, not the empty pockets before his eyes. Will we despair, into front of the wall of reality, immediately visible to us, or will we move forward looking with eyes of faith at the substance of things hoped for that God shows us?